All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening to another episode of Full Buddy Cast Presents. Full Buddy Cast Presents Garage Night. Garage Night brought to you by 1627 Cole Street, Enumclaw, Washington. That is Cole Street Brewery. Say hi to Sean. He's got his TVs up and ready for your NFL and college football needs. Go there, have a couple beers, and watch that. Also, head over to Bordeaux Wine Bar, have a flight or a whatever they got over there, wine or beer. It's good stuff. And then also go over to Mazatlan. Say hi to Andy. I was a little rude to him the other day, and I feel bad. So please go buy something and say it's because Travis felt bad. I'll be seeing him in a little bit anyways for a draft, fantasy football draft with Seth Pullman and a few others. And then also, please go see the man, the myth, the legend, Dan Kutz-Snider over at Oh Chef Country Kitchen. You will find his, I don't know. I mean, you'll find him prowling and perusing in the green, in his green, lovely ice cream truck. And then you'll also, in the fall on those cold days, you'll be able to order a nice warm Bentley special, the delicious meatloaf panini sandwich, and then also the Travis Kenny, which might still be there on DoorDash. I'm not sure. It's probably gone at this point. But anyway, go Oh Chef Country Kitchen. All right, we've got Craig Bentley on the mic.
Hello.
And we got Corey Bentley on the mic.
Hey, Dart.
And we've got a guest. We got Dan Kutz-Snider on the mic.
Yeah!
Dude, ruining ears. You don't have to be that close.
Oh, okay. Better. This pumpkin cheesecake ice cream is delicious.
Hold on. Let's find a nice little happy medium.
There we go.
There we go. All right.
What's up?
So Dan, you brought in a taste test of the... Is this pumpkin spice ice cream sandwich?
Yep. Now you guys got to wear Uggs. Put the Uggs on, bro.
Okay, Uggs.
They're getting white chick wasted out here.
This is delicious.
There you go.
Dude, this is there's an ice cream sandwich.
It's not on the ice cream truck. That's my personal stash. I had to keep in the ice cream truck so my kids don't eat them.
Smart. Okay, you can't buy these, but if you
can
could,
get 'em at
they're
Costco.
delicious.
Costco, $4 off. Better get down.
And then what's your popsicle right there? Just a regular old Unicorn Wonder.
Unicorn Wonder, and you cannot get those on the ice cream truck either. I pulled them off because I can't get any more, and it's my favorite.
Well, I'm gonna ask this down.
There is ice cream there, though. Just there is some.
There is stuff on the truck.
Yeah, you can get a fudge bar or orange cream bar, drumstick. Travis Kenny.
A Travis Kenny. That's a very small popsicle. It's a tiny.
It melts quicker than normal.
Yeah. Obviously, he's got 3 kids, right? 4 kids?
Yeah.
5 kids?
You're
How
done.
many kids you got?
4. Speaking of that, went to Kibler. Shout out Kibler Elementary School.
Kibler Bears. Whoop, whoop.
Us too. We went to the kid orientation. Meet the teacher, and I see my buddy OGKP out there, Kyle Pierce, and his wife and the kids, and then we're in line for Dan, the ice cream man.
Yeah.
Got a book about him. I mean, this guy can't be stopped. I remember when I used to be as cool as him. And then Ian and Clyde, I'm telling you, they'll just enjoy this because they will chew you up and spit you out and stomp on you.
Is that why you went throat goat?
That's why I went, yeah.
From
Hard
King and Cole
times.
Street?
Hard times create hard men. and sometimes soft men create hard times, and sometimes I get hard with soft ice cream.
Is that what the goat weed extract's for?
That is exactly what it is. My son found that, and he was like, what is going on, Dad? Weed and goat.
I think we should do an extra shout out to Kibler again for keeping it real. The school looks exactly like it did in the early 90s.
The OG. But Dan was in there. Dan was there. I had to tell Jacqueline like 100 times, you cannot jump ahead. You cannot jump ahead. She wanted to, finally when she got up probably made it awkward for Dan, but Jacqueline hugged him tightly and said, "It's so nice to see you. It's so good that you're here."
That just sounds super nice and polite.
It was. I mean, he was a celebrity, and then he still charged me full price for the ice cream. I should have hugged him too.
So a celebrity, so a celebrity and professional all in one.
Yeah, you're still running a business.
Sometimes.
But this is a surprise for me, so it's good to have Dan here. But Dan, were you invited? Was this a fantasy football draft invite, or because you drove over there? Corey, I got a text from Corey saying, "Hey, what's Dan's number?" I'm like, "I don't have his number."
No.
I asked you for it on Instagram or
I interrupted you.
on Messenger. Yeah, what was I doing?
You were like mid-swing golfing or something.
Oh, that's right. It was a little thing.
Wasn't drafting a fantasy team.
No, he wasn't.
How much did you lose out there when you were golfing?
I went 1 and 2, which sucks. But
You haven't been door dashing that much lately.
I know. I have, but
Did the little tyke break down?
no, it's still going. It's still going strong.
Just going to Vegas once a month instead of once every 2 weeks.
It's been busy, but
Vegas
I'm ready to get back in the swing of things. But anyway, so tell me about this. So I want to hear about how. So you reached out to Dan. Were you driving or what happened?
I said, "Hey,
You still coming?
you want to come give me some ice cream with some other grown men?" And he said, "Of course." He loves grown men with ice cream.
The Rocket Pop's the best.
And is that what? So then you were you able to take a dip in the pool?
Multiple.
Did you
Yes.
hang? Did he hang?
Why? Is that not okay?
He went places that you have never been before.
Just a little. Just a little to the left.
I can't believe it. Good, cool. You got to hang out at that draft party then?
Well,
Were
how
you
many,
given-
how many was there? How many people were there? I don't know. 10 minutes. 15
There's like
minutes?
10 guys.
Were you given a?
There was no couches involved.
Were you? Were you
I was about to say something, but I was going to say there's 10 guys in Cary, but that would have came out weird. But there was 10 guys in Cary that
You
bought
still
ice
said
cream.
it anyways. I don't like that.
Yeah.
So are you an owner in a fantasy football league now? Is it like, were you able to join?
No.
He turned us down.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Solidarity. He said if Travis is going to be a part of it, neither will I. Thanks, Dan.
I
That's
don't-
true. That's a true friend
That's
right
not
there.
what he was hoping for.
He actually said, "I'm too busy to do fantasy sports at all."
He said, "I'm making money."
Bro, I couldn't even tell you who the quarterback for the Seahawks is. So, you know.
No, neither can anybody else in
Yeah,
Seattle.
yeah, that's a good point. Matt Hasselbeck.
He was the nicest guy ever right here.
Brett
Made a
Favre.
special trip too for our league member.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is awesome. I'm thrilled. I'm happy. You guys, again, happy for you guys. Happy for everyone in here but me. Just happy for everyone here.
So you're trying to figure out how I got here today. Well, this morning I was looking for some weird Thailand citrus lemons at Safeways.
And I had one left in my pocket.
Yeah.
Special order.
Corey
He
is
goes-
getting frisky right now.
I was like, "That's weird that you ask. I just have one."
Here, right here.
Is there a falsie on the other one?
Well, there's multiple things going on down there.
Okay.
Holograph?
If you would have asked for a lime, it would
We
have been
need
different.
a professional.
We need a
opinion here.
demure. Do you guys know what this demure,
Dem-
classy type things going on right now?
Sounds French.
Dude, she's hit me up with like, and then other people are saying it.
Oh, I think I've seen one video. Like
What
that.
is it?
I don't know, but I think I know
Was
what
it
you're
that
talking about.
transgender saying thing? Is that what you're talking about?
I tried to.
Is that what demure means?
I do like how
No,
Craig's
it
like,
means-
listen,
That's not what
you're invited only if you get us canceled, and then you gotta, and then Dan's like, at what point? And then Craig's like, at his first question.
It's merman. Merman.
Is it a transgender thing? And canceled. Things are going so well too.
It's about being classy.
Hey, demure.
Yeah.
Oh.
About being like, hello,
You can be classy and transgender.
I'm first class all the way, type of thing.
And then somebody in Washington State made a patent on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Was it you?
No.
I'm trying to figure this out over here. Okay, I'll get nowhere with all of them. Craig, how was your trip to St. Louis?
It was good. St. Louis and Kansas City.
Just to be done. It was good.
How was
The
the
stadiums were good.
stadiums? Yeah.
Busch Stadium is amazing.
Is that like a pineapple reference?
Yes, yes, it is. No, the stadium itself is super cool.
I sell pineapples.
Dude, I feel like you're in front of the class in like 4th grade.
What do you want to know about it?
Tell me more. Like, what makes it cool?
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Did you?
Did you? How are the bathrooms? I always want to know how the urinals are. Do they have a big
decided
trough?
how he's going to cancel the show. He's going to sing show tunes.
and give the worst answers. It was cool.
No, the only trough that I've been to so far is Oakland. Oakland still has the old trough.
They still have the trough, huh?
And I don't know if I told it on here because I've told a couple people. I go to the bathroom in Oakland. We went to Oakland, and there was a dad with his younger son, and the kid had no idea what to do, and he was trying to explain to him if he peed into the trough how it would all flow down to the drain, and he just did not understand what was going on. And I was trying to remember back in the day if I didn't know that either.
I was just too afraid of seeing other people's dicks and then them seeing mine. I'd walk up to that trough and I'm like, oh goodness. Everyone's gonna see my ding-a-ling, and I want to see some ding-a-lings too. Like,
You do want to?
No,
I just said you did. Wow.
That could be why he asked where the
Is that
where
why he
the
likes
troughs-
me so much?
I literally said I was mortified. I was horrified walking up there. I was not looking forward to it.
He wasn't very demure.
No.
Not classy. I don't even know what this is, and I'm saying it. Anyway.
Did you say Demi Moore?
No.
Were you trying to
Demi Moore, Demi Moore.
And then Travis walked in the door.
Hey, I did
That's
take
good.
I did take my first ever train ride though.
How was that?
I thought it was fun.
What was it? Amtrak?
Amtrak,
Okay.
5.5 hours from St. Louis to Kansas City.
And did you bring like your baggage too, or
Yeah.
And so you just 5.5.
Yeah,
bro?
Carrie was there.
Did they have 5 guys there?
They have 5 guys. Not
Yeah.
that
They
I
had
saw.
10 guys at that pool, and Carrie.
Was there an In-N-Out burger too?
Goodness, man, the testosterone just was raised up in here.
Or did you lose some?
No, I'm definitely I'm losing it lately.
He's got the blue pill, the blue chew.
Are you? So anyway, so you go to Kansas City, watch
St.
the
Louis,
Royal,
went to St. Louis.
and
then
who
went
they
to Kansas
who did
City.
they play?
They played the Mets.
And then who?
Royals played the Red Sox.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, like I said, Busch Stadium's awesome. Downtown atmosphere is super cool. It's kind of like almost like Seattle, but I think a little bit more friendly as far as being able to hang out, do that kind of stuff. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City.
Nice pun,
What?
Kaufman.
Yeah, that was a
Pretty
good.
good.
One.
That's why I'm here, folks. Corey's falling asleep.
Stadium was super cool, but it's outside the city. There's nothing around there to do. So we always stay right by every stadium. But in order to go like into town to go do stuff, it was like another 10, 15-minute Uber ride,
So the stadium is out in the middle of nowhere.
basically. Right next to Arrowhead. And I'm going to call it Arrowhead other than whatever stupid name it has now.
It has a different name.
It does.
Is that like the bottled water you get at Costco?
Yeah, that's actually what they named it after, was a stadium. A little known fact. Write it down.
Nothing to do with Chiefs at all.
Write it down.
Andy Reid was at our draft again.
He was.
Was he?
Yeah, we had a video message from him.
Did he? He did the draft order.
He did our division sections for us. It was the Andy Reid cheeseburger division and the chicken finger division.
How much did that cost?
He's buddies. Why would he charge me?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Are they still the Chiefs, or did they get their name changed?
No,
Oh, they're still the Chiefs.
Oh, It didn't get canceled.
Not yet. Who knows?
Hopefully not.
Who knows? Who knows where this world's headed in the next 3 months? Dude, did you hear about Aurora, Colorado?
No.
That's crazy right now.
Is it on fire?
There are...
That's where the shooting was at the movie theater. Was Aurora.
Dude, there right now is some of those, according to the news, some of the bust migrants from Venezuela armed and taken over in a complete apartment complex.
Awesome.
Like, yeah, it's nuts. And then now they're deciding if they should do the National Guard or not.
Probably.
Check your X, check your Twitter.
Hey, if we listen to George Carlin, we'll just square that state off with a fence.
No, I'm going to Colorado soon.
That's true.
Square it off after this year.
So you team Harris or you team Trump?
Dude, this is...
Let's do it.
I love this is how this is...
QAnon.
Dan's like, all right, let's
Craig's disappointed that RFK dropped
Dan's
out.
trying to get me canceled. Is what Dan's trying to do. Dan is like, I don't want this Patreon money to come out of my bank account anymore, and I feel bad for telling Travis no. I know what I can do. Tank the show completely.
Maybe listeners want to hear.
Let's talk about politics that you ought to know.
You can.
You ought to know.
Just so you guys know, no, this is not becoming Billy Painted Horse Costello's Full Buddy Cast. The guy talk about a bust migrant that's been moved in. It's been moved in and taken over the podcast.
I disagree if he listens to this.
I do like him, but he does post like a lot on my page, which I'm not as active on the Facebook page. But he's definitely, he knows how to promote himself. Dan, you know how to promote yourself too. Dan, I'm going to ask you this, Dan. Where did you come up with the idea? Because I've seen Sean do it too. Was it based upon Sean, or did you have your own? Where you like to share a lot of local establishments when they post. I haven't seen you doing as much lately, but earlier on, you were definitely sharing a lot of their posts and stuff, creating those relationships. What brought that on?
Love.
What's love got to do with that? Well, shit, you got to support local.
It's got to support local.
Got to support local. And even though 2020 is not here anymore, we should still support local.
So let me ask you that. Do you think because I was thinking about this today, we're definitely people have gone back to their normal lives.
Yes.
No.
But do you think that
Not everybody. I still see the masks.
true? But what I'm saying is, like, before we were shut down, and it was like, well, we're going to go out still. We don't care. We live in Eden
was
We're
locked
going to go.
down.
Yeah, we're going to go do our thing still. And restaurants made things outside. You were going and supporting local. You were stuck home for the most of the day, so then you'd go out there at night. But now everything's opened up. You can do whatever you want now. But I feel like it's flowing back to where everyone went and did all the things that they were wanting to do. Now that they're out, they can do things, and now they're like kind of settling down from that. And I think they're hitting the local spots a little bit more than they did in the past year. I feel like it's building back up. Do you agree or disagree?
I don't know.
I disagree.
What do you think?
I think nobody can afford it anymore.
There's that.
Yeah.
There's that.
So people are just staying at home.
Yeah. Or not going out as much. I'll admit, I don't go out as I don't
Picking
go
and
downtown.
choosing the times.
I don't go out downtown as much as I
True.
used to.
Neither do I.
Yes.
Corey, you never did. Dan, are you
It's not accurate.
are you seeing the same in your sales?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's less. Way less. Even ice cream. Way down.
Meatloaf's way up though.
I mean, I guess it depends how you look at it. It could be way down.
Yeah.
I mean,
Have you thought about meatloaf ice cream?
dude.
Would that just be freezing meatloaf?
Yeah, so you just take some coleslaw and you freeze it with the meatloaf and like a little thing.
And
Yeah.
You need to call it meat treat.
And then you don't tell anybody and you just give it to them. Like, what the fuck is this?
You're like, it's the only thing I have left. I keep everything else I like in with me. I don't sell that.
It's just a meat treat van.
Meat and salad in your mouth.
Corey, you still got the, speaking of food. Do you still got the foreign other nation?
Yes.
Food.
He still has it. Everything's gone now.
When do you get your next?
I haven't ordered again.
Oh, okay, cool.
I've been waiting for people to make me meatloaf, and only one person does. But then, I'm waiting for like a homemade invite to a house.
Oh,
He doesn't let me come in the truck. I'm just trying to pop in there, and I
well,
can't.
he might.
He's looking for that meatloaf with benefits.
I mean, I'll also just take the meatloaf, but you're gonna put it that way.
And then he'll sleep on your couch.
Yeah,
Depends on how the night goes.
yeah.
Might slip out.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What's slipping out?
Sneaking out the door
All
or the window? Depends on how high you are. What floor are we on?
right, question for you guys. So my friend, her kid is in 4th grade, and she's on the cheerleader team, and they cheerlead for the Wolverines, the junior Wolverines or whatever, 4th grade, 5th grade football team. They have a whole league, about 6 different teams, it sounds like. And the parents have to have volunteers do things, like be the ref or be the, EMT there or whatever. And they need an announcer. So she signed me up to be the announcer September 7th at Pete's Pool to do the play-by-play. My question for you guys is, do you guys want to join me? And this is an open invite. All
To
three.
do the play-by-play with you?
Just be in the booth with me.
I feel like I need to be a color commentator
That's what I'm
to
saying.
go with the play-by-play.
Yes, you can be in the booth with me and be a part of it. Are you guys interested?
I'd be a little scared that I'm going to say something I shouldn't say because it's children
Okay.
with a live mic, and I might make a joke or something. That,
I'm not worried about that with you.
you're not?
No.
Oh, then maybe.
Okay.
So I will say that same thing.
I'm not worried about that with you.
What's the time frame?
I'm worried about that with you.
The one guy that deals with kids all the time.
The one guy that came on here and just immediately tried to cancel the I'm just joking. Dan,
I've been trying that for 3 years.
Dan, 3:30.
3:30 till when?
It's one game, so I'm guessing 4:30. It's probably 4 or 5.
Is this
maybe.
like a tryout to get you like the full-time gig?
No, I guess parents do this. In fact, she said if it goes, I can do this pretty much all season if I want to. But I don't know if I want to do it all season.
Can I wear a suit?
That's what I'm saying. Like I kind of want to get into this where it's you're showing up in a suit, you're taking it super seriously, you're sitting down.
Only if we wore tan suits like John Madden used to.
You know what would be great is if we had sideline reporters too.
I think Craig.
Yes.
I think Craig should be on the sidelines, and I think the third person in the booth should be like a 7-year-old.
No. So, that's local here in town, right?
That's
Local
yes.
teams?
Local teams.
kids?
Yes, correct.
So, we all go on there, and we all dress up like the ice cream man.
You have that many outfits?
No, you guys will have to get some.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
That's a white shirt and a...
Ice
They're
cream-
gonna
bow
they're gonna
tie.
think we're the
That's a one-man show.
yeah, it totally is. Unless they think we're gonna walk down there at the halftime show and sing a cappella like
The ice cream mafia is real.
Hey, so if we're gonna do this though, if we did sideline reporting, I would want full access to both coaches after quarters.
That's what I yes. That's what we'll get. We'll say, listen.
Do we have complete control of the airtime during the game?
Well, it's gonna be a PA system.
That's what I mean, though. Like if I sold some ads and then I just had to, I had to announce something.
the next 2 minutes will be brought to you by.
It's not my kid, and so if we never do this again, I don't care.
The third quarter is brought to you by the Lawnmower 3.0. We'd like to thank our sponsor today.
I'm A-okay with it.
Why do you want full access to the coaches? Are they chicks?
I don't know. I meant to talk to.
Craig likes full access to
Yeah,
everything he does.
dude. Dan, you've got a Beavis and Butthead cadence about you. Have anyone said that about you? The way you say stuff? No. So, check it out. You literally were like, so I don't know how to even do it. How great it was. Are they chicks? Rewind that. I want to rewind that again. I want to hear. Dude, you've got the cadence, like how they say it down. That was pretty good.
Well, I kind of grew up in that era.
You did.
Right.
Who'd you emulate when you were growing up? Who was your I wanted to be Sean Kemp. I wanted to, who did you want to be growing up?
Oh, I don't know.
Did you have anyone? Did you have a celebrity? Did you have like a TV show, TV star? Like
John Wayne, duh.
you want to be John Wayne?
Ooh.
Little slow
I'd be
roll.
getting canceled again on here.
You don't know how to swim? Here, let me throw you in the lake.
I was in between John Wayne and Bill Cosby.
I was going to see Mr. Rogers.
Yes.
Pee Wee Herman.
Pee Wee Herman was pretty. You know what was funny is I didn't really remember anyone being like an entertainer until Jim Carrey came along, and then kids were just doing the alrighty then. Like it was
Somebody stop me.
everything Jim Carrey was doing was
They
getting.
talked with their ass.
That's Craig's favorite part.
That's true.
Love when people turn their ass to me and talk.
Did you do that?
Did you do that? Yes, he did.
Yes, I did.
Craig went on Halloween one year as Ace Ventura.
You were.
Craig did.
Oh, you were.
Yeah.
Did you have the hair going and everything?
I had a ton of stuff. I even had a Ace Ventura.
It was the tutu look when he was in the asylum.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
That's a great outfit.
Yeah.
Who did you want to be when you were a kid?
That was probably
Walter Cronkite.
I don't know. It changed.
Tim
'cause
Noah?
like you want to be Randy Johnson, like
Sean Kemp. Yeah.
super cool.
Yeah. I wanted to be Sean. I basketball player for sure.
I wanted to be Wishbone.
Boom, boom,
What's the story, Wishbone? He wanted to be Goosebump character.
a Goosebump character.
Yeah.
he wanted to be Goosebump.
I just wanted to be in the book.
The Night of the Living Doll.
I wanted to be an Animorph.
I wanted to be Master P.
Do you know what that was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. It was like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, except they turned into animals, like cheetahs. And
But you remember the covers where it was just like the version of the human turning into the.
yes, it was awkward looking.
Yeah.
It was cool looking though. When you were a kid, you were like, "That's incredible, incredible graphics."
At least somebody knows what Animorphs was.
There was a meme I saw about WCW versus NWO, and it was like somebody said, "Remember seeing and thinking this game is so realistic." And you look at it now, and it's just blocky heads, with like a blocky face.
That's what I thought about Bond the first time he turned Bond. I was like,
Bond.
what is this?
This is
007?
yeah.
For
Goldeneye.
split screen?
I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
So I play hours of that.
Proximity mines were my absolute favorite. Just throw those out there and boom, blast somebody they're walking by.
Staying up till 4 a.m, and then your parents waking up 7. You need to go to school.
5 more minutes. That was before you could like play your friends online, so you'd have to have them over there with you, and like, so it made the game like peak time was like right after school.
So, we were talking about troughs earlier. I used to work at a restaurant
Yes, we were.
in North Bend.
Craig was in one.
Dude, there's a restaurant in North Bend. The bar has a trough that has water.
it's the
running
Brick.
through it. No, not the Brick.
If you
Who
took a
said the
brick in the
You said the Brick.
I did.
No, it's the Woodman. The Woodman Lodge. They have a working trough.
The Brick in
Roslyn?
Roslyn has for where you'd spit, like a spittoon.
Yeah, they have that there at the Woodman, North Bend.
Oh.
So you pee at the bar?
Yeah.
I mean, that would take. I'd be ordering a lot more beers, I guess, if I didn't have to get up and go wait in line, just sitting right there, just. Psh.
Man, that seems like a smart system, actually.
Yeah,
Or you could just hook yourself into a catheter when you sit down.
dude. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Why wouldn't you just get a large tube instead and go on the outside to piss into instead of sticking something inside?
Well,
That seems like a lot of work for no reason.
I was more picturing like some suction as you sat down.
What's
Not
the,
like an
wait a
actual
minute. Wait a minute. What do you need the suction for?
And as you sat down, Craig, what are you working with over there?
There's just a part that comes out of the bar.
You all hear that noise? What is that?
Is that a hot tub underneath the bar?
Somebody give it that hawk to it.
Somebody told me a joke today. I'll try it out. He tried it. He was like,
Not
my buddy
funny.
T on. He's been on a couple times, and we'll call each other with jokes. And he's like, "Hey, I got a joke for you. You know those times where you sit down? You know, I've heard my friends talk about if you sit down and sometimes you accidentally dip yourself, dip your ween into the toilet. That's never happened to me, except for one time, and that's when you know how hard it is to plank in a stall." And I was like, I see that. There's a joke there. I thought it was pretty good.
How was his delivery?
Probably way better than that.
Dude, no. It was like 3 minutes long.
Dick water plank.
Wait, you guys have that problem?
No,
Of planking in the bathroom all the time.
of weens dipping in.
Wings dipping in?
Younger, yeah, but now it's all balls. That's how I judge if I'm going to use the restroom or not. As I look, ooh, that water looks a little high.
Balls just dipping in everything these days.
It's usually the splash right to the culo.
Yeah, splash, dude. Splash is scary. It is a scary thing. I don't enjoy that part.
My issue is always on construction sites in the porta potty because the urinal's too high in the porta potties. They need to be a little lower.
A little lower.
So,
He's standing in those. Just a standing, just not a standing stuff. It's just
It's so big, just throw it in like a rope.
hanging over the top. Jeez.
dude. The one time I was at work, and this is pre-COVID. I peed my pants, and I peed my pants by when I was sitting down on the toilet. I must have been in a trajectory where I was peeing, and it was peeing out the little hole, or like the little like gap.
Fold down?
I didn't fold down, and literally peeing into the back of my pants, and I had zero clue it was going on. So I fully soaked the back of my pants, and then I had my phone. I'm on the second floor, so it's like I can't, how am I going to get home? How am I going to get to my car without people seeing this?
Did you tie a sweater around your waist?
No, I didn't have anything. So they were gray pants, so it was like a dark gray on the very
Should have
back.
just broke the sink.
What I did,
Oh, it's water!
what I did was I texted my friend. I said, "Hey, can you stand guard at the bathroom? Let nobody in." And then I went. Took everything off. Well, not everything off. It's just my pants off, and I put it underneath the.
He took everything off.
I just got myself complete. No,
He
was
didn't
a
even
pant
need
party.
to.
I got my.
bucket
I
list.
put it underneath
so
the sink.
free.
I ran the water in the sink, and I cleaned it and whatever. And then I put it in the air dryer. For like a good 10 minutes. We probably had an electric bill of just that thing constantly running.
And that worked?
And it worked. I got it dried out, and it was a little bit, but it wasn't noticeable, and nobody knew.
So at what point did you realize you did that?
After it was done.
After he was playing on his phone
So
during the
what,
whole time.
you pulled your pants up and went, whoa!
Yes. I realized my butt was completely wet, and I was like, and then one time when I was
You're like, damn balls.
dude, yeah,
Just absorb the water now?
that's what happens.
It's like, oh, what the?
Your water,
Oh,
it hit
my God.
the balls hit the water. They immediately retract, which then lifts. It goes like this, and then
you got sponge balls.
sponge balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it aimed it like a cannon right to the back of my pants, and I had zero clue. Another time I was working at Safeway, went and took a Duke, and I used the toilet, the paper. Zero clue when I was done that it was still sticking to me, like on my legs. And so I pulled my pants up, and then I worked like a half an hour, and someone came up to me and like, "What's this?" And they pulled the white toilet seat cover out of my freaking pants. That was, and they're like, and they laughed. They laughed in my face. It was this lady, older lady, who's like, "What is?" Have you ever guys gotten shit on that? Like, I was thankful that there was no turds on that.
Or it could have been, and probably pulled it off as it came out.
Yeah, that's true. It just that's, okay. Yep, probably.
Did it catch your peen as she was pulling it out?
No. It's just it was just super glued to my back of my legs.
Did she pull it out like a magic
I
trick?
wasn't. How?
Because it goes around on the.
Yeah, but
so
I
your
think
peen would be
I,
on the
I
inside.
ripped mine.
He puts one on top of him when he sits down.
Yeah,
also.
just sit right there. Put them on both. I'm fully.
grabs two out every time.
I'm open. Yeah, I'm ready for anything.
No, ever since that pee incident, he has to have some block area up
Okay.
here.
I'm gonna tell you something else. That's happened to me 3 times, but thankfully the other
Which,
two,
the cover or the pee?
the pee.
What?
And thankfully, it's.
Are you on your phone every time?
Yes, and, and it's only happened. It's happened both other times at my house, so that worked out well.
Did it work out well?
Well, I mean,
Like you still pissed your own pants in the bathroom.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I was home by myself, who cares? Like, it was just like, oh, okay, I'll just throw this in the washing machine and then move on along.
Yeah, right. You just threw it in the pile, and Jamie's like, "Why are these wet?"
Peed again,
There's a weird smell on these.
dude.
Is that the next bet we need to have?
No, please no. You're gonna win that one.
No, but speaking about balls, women.
Don't have them.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't like them.
Hey,
No,
Craig. Like Craig said, you can look that up, write it down, whatever you need to do.
They refer to their eyelid as ball sacks as they're getting older. They're like
They do.
Yeah,
I'm getting some ball sacks growing over here
yeah,
because of how wrinkly they get.
yeah.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah,
I feel like you're making that up, but now I'm never gonna look at somebody's wrinkly eyes the same way now. Do the eyes match the drapes?
Google it.
You can look that up on the internet.
Write it down.
Google it. Do you know that would be interesting to see his Google search history?
No, it wouldn't. It's honestly just me trying to figure out life. Like there's times where I'm like I've actually gone through my Google search history, and it's like, how to
Well, let's see
paint
it.
how to paint a
Like a wall?
Delete.
yeah.
Delete. Delete. Nope, you can see this one. Delete.
Oh dang it! I just cleared the history. That's a bummer. We'll have to look at yours.
That's cool. You hand the phone over. I know how to get it back.
No, it's, Dan's over there deleting it as well.
What's the last thing you searched for? Last thing I searched for was a Starfield thing when I was playing the game the other day.
The last thing I searched was Starfield. The last thing I
Video
searched
game.
for was so Jamie is just in constant pain right now. HIPAA. This is a HIPAA thing. She's got a stomach issue going with an upper stomach issue. Trying to figure it out. Got a doctor appointment tomorrow. HIPAA. And anyway, maybe Holly can tell. She's a nurse, but basically, it's like, how do you reduce pain? Like what foods and stuff like that. So I've got
Cranberry juice.
It's the brat diet.
Cranberry juice.
cranberry juice.
Did you say the brat diet?
The brat diet.
What's that?
It's like very like easy, like oatmeals and bananas. And
Yeah.
like super easy stuff.
Yes. Yeah. So anyway, so that's mine. So I'm probably gonna get targeted for ads for like an 80-year-old. Like I'm probably gonna get some Depends
Do
advertisements.
you
I'm gonna
enjoy prune
get-
juice?
Yeah, exactly. Probably some like working out and all that bull crap. Everything I looked up is like the 3 things said: don't consume alcohol, don't smoke, and also make sure that you're getting exercise. Like that's their answer to everything. Which is like, duh. I'm not coming here for that. I know that.
What did you want him to say?
Like something, give me more.
Like this is the issue for her, and this
if
is
someone's
what you need to do.
hurting, of course they're not going to drink or smoke, and they're not going to work out.
I don't think you would be surprised how many people drink and smoke on top of whatever they're hurting.
It's true.
They might even drink and smoke more, so the hurt goes away.
I do. Yes, I do delivery. I do deliver to a like a rehab home for like people that are like coming back from like surgeries and stuff, and they're like in the wheelchair just smoking cigarettes outside. Just so it's like, yeah, I guess that's a good point.
Way to go, Google.
What's your search history, Craig?
Lately, it'd be mostly Eagles stuff because I'm looking up stuff for the trip.
When's the trip?
Week and a half.
And you're going to go to Philly?
Yeah, we're flying to Pittsburgh first, and then going over to Philly.
You going to see Russell?
Yeah.
He was looking up
I'm not
what
gonna
parts
watch-
of Philly
I'm not
he
going
could
to
walk
a
in.
Steelers game, but
You say hi to Russell?
if he's there,
Are you going to go to the
we're going
practice?
to Pirates game, and I'm going to walk down the street to the Steelers facility.
Nice.
So maybe I'll carry a sign See if Russell will come out and talk to me.
That'd be cool.
Are you going to tell him that Fields should start?
No, I'm not going to tell him that.
Which Russell is this?
Wilson.
Who's that?
Russell
Yeah.
Brand. Also, Russell Brand. I hope he's there also.
And Russell.
He's a
Okung.
quarterback.
He knows.
He's like married to like Kiana or something.
That's Sierra. You're getting us canceled once again.
I was going to say something.
I've got a question for you guys. I actually won a raffle. The raffle is a golf bag, Seahawks golf bag, decked out. Nice. Nice.
Gross.
Okay.
Yeah, might as well drop it and run it over with a golf cart.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Can I buy it and burn it?
No. Yeah, but it's got a signature of Russell Wilson on it.
I'd sell it.
You should take it with you and give it to him.
I could tell him you have it. Shoot me a picture, and when I yell for his name, I'll show him. My buddy has this. It's got your signature on
I bet
it.
you 100% he's like, that's not my signature. I didn't sign that at all.
He's like,
It wasn't me.
Seahawks.
I've made a huge mistake.
Something on the stuff.
Okay.
It wasn't me.
What did you want to say?
No, I'm not.
question?
What do you use every day? Give me something you guys like use every
My
day.
legs.
Underwear.
Give me something that you would like to use every day.
A toothbrush.
My wife.
That was awesome.
That did not make any sense. It did. Next makes a lot more sense now.
I would like to, but every time I just can't get my hands on it, it just fumbles away. I just can't do it.
Well, so imagine that you got an Eagles thing with, but who's someone that's like was great on the Eagles, but no longer, and they kind of don't like him anymore. That used to be on the Eagles, like
Donovan McNabb.
but they don't like him
Tired,
anymore.
though.
No, they hate him.
They hate him.
He went to the Redskins. What a loser.
They don't hate him though.
Probably.
Are they
I
still
don't
called
think.
the Redskins?
I don't think most
Oh, no, that's
people
right.
in Seattle hate Russell Wilson either.
My bad.
I don't
No,
think most people hate Russell
They
Wilson.
don't, but it's not what it used to be.
What
It's
are they called
it's like
now?
a bad taste in your mouth.
The Commanders.
Yeah.
The command.
Like kind of when Sherman went to the Niners, that sucked. I mean, so but he's back with the Seahawks, and being a part of all that their stuff. So it's like,
If Russell Wilson one day goes into the Hall of Fame,
Yes,
which
he's
is
gonna be-
assuming he'll be a Seahawk,
Yeah,
right?
yes,
Do you
yeah.
think people will have a problem with it?
no, at that time, no, but right now, so
You should scrape the signature off of it.
Are
and
you
just sell it
are you
straight.
asking us? Should I not use a bag because people might think that I'm using a Russell Wilson bag and they'll be upset?
no, it's his actual autograph on it, and so it's like, do I keep this and keep it in good condition? Although it's a sweet bag, and I would like to use it. So imagine if you
Do you
had
have
like,
a certification saying it's his signature?
well, no, I know the people that I got it from.
So it is.
It is
legit.
it's legit.
Then I wouldn't use it.
You wouldn't use it and just display it. Yeah,
Maybe you should take it to Pawn Stars next time
Pro-
you go to Vegas.
that's I'll get the highest I
You
can
can
do
get it
is
authenticated.
is a knuckle sandwich. But what memorabilia from your team from the Colts? Like, let's start with you.
What?
The Eagles.
He's going to answer Peyton Manning anything anyway.
No, I know, but it's gonna be Donovan McNabb. But it's gonna be something that you would want to use. Like, it'd be fun for you to have.
Like you have a Donovan McNabb toothbrush.
That you can use every day.
Signed by Kaepernick.
Would you use it?
I'd stand it up. Tell you that's what I would do.
I wish I could have a toothbrush. I wish I could use it every day. But would you use it every day?
I want to be.
Would you use it ever?
If I knew
Does it vibrate?
if
For your
I-
teeth.
That's what she said.
The thing I would make it a point of is if I 100% knew, like I physically got him to sign something,
Yeah.
then I wouldn't use it.
Okay.
If I thought that the signature has any potential to be fake and I wanted to use it, I would use it.
Okay. Corey,
Yes.
let's say someone handed you a house and the house was signed. Every room was signed by Peyton Manning.
He just wants the house, period. Doesn't
Would
matter
you-
if it's signed.
Would you use the house?
I would cut the walls out wherever the signatures were and save them and then re-wall and then have a house. Thanks for coming.
Dan.
So his house is gonna fall down like the Paulson building. Is it?
Too soon.
How's that too soon?
I'm just joking. That was sad, though. It was sad.
Was
That's
it?
bullshit. Excuse my French.
That it was sad?
It was super
Must have
sad.
beat that. No,
No,
it's
oh.
bullshit that the building came down.
Oh.
Why? What happened? I mean, like, isn't it just an old building, or were they?
Yeah, you do realize buildings at some point are going to come down.
Did they
'cause they're
accidentally
old.
bump it?
I don't know.
Well, probably wasn't taken care of.
I
is
think
the way it
somebody
should
in the
have
ski and hit a.
That's what I was
Pool
worried
thing
about.
too
I was.
been. I
hard.
thought the skiing was taking it with it.
Dude, I was devastated with that.
Somebody finally moved that couch and the whole building came down.
Somebody realized
Moved it an
that
inch.
somebody realized under the urinals that hole's gotten a little bit bigger and it's taking out buildings next door.
All that ice in those urinals was really flushing the system.
Talk about a trow.
Why does it say highly on the side of the building?
Does it say that?
Yeah, on the green part.
I didn't know that. The one thing I just noticed with the sign, it says big screen TV, which that's how old that sign is. Is that advertising a big screen TV was a huge deal.
They have
Well,
one?
not only
I'll
is it
go
a
down
big
there
screen
tonight.
no, listen, is it not only it's a big screen TV, it's the same big screen TV that was there when the sign was put up.
Yeah,
And the
it's
couch.
it
They
was-
came together. It was a whole
Yes,
thing.
it's the projector screen. The coolest thing in the world when you were back in frickin' 1993 was having a projector.
Tecmo
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
when you were a kid and didn't know any better, but your parents had to freaking move that thing in there, breaking their backs.
That's true.
Tecmo Super Bowl on a big screen.
Dude, I had a projector screen that was given to me, just like that, and eventually went out. But I was in a NASCAR big time at the time, and I bought the little the remote or the steering wheel with the gas pedals, and I put the a lunch tray right up against it, and I was just right up against that screen. Like I made my own little arcade. It was sweet. I wish I had that right now. You guys could. I would let all of you guys play it.
I bet you can find a projection TV pretty cheap somewhere.
Probably.
You can recreate it.
So what's the story with the priest over there?
So that you guys remember Homies? Did you guys ever get Homies out of the they had a Godfathers? I think they had a few others. Remember Homies back in the day?
I just played the Simpsons arcade game at Godfather's.
That's a fun one. Anyway, it's just a
Turtles
big.
was that
I got it out of a claw machine.
Oh, it's the
It's a big
Simpsons
Homies one. I loved Homies back in the day.
You don't
love
love
homies now.
You don't love them, man?
I love you guys now too.
I've been playing Ninja Turtles on Roblox.
Have you?
Are you
Yeah.
good at it?
I mean, it's Roblox.
It's true. What game that you can remember you could never beat? Was there a game that you just never
Kid
could
Icarus.
never beat it?
I still don't think it's possible.
I don't think regular Nintendo Ninja Turtles is either. I think there's a part that you cannot get over, and I don't understand.
We beat it.
How'd you get over that spot?
You just beat Shredder.
Tag team.
No, there's a place. There's one place where you have to jump like super far.
Oh, you hit AB1.
Left, right, left, right.
Yeah. Plus Michelangelo
Select start.
can jump as far as the screen.
I never could beat
Really?
Bubble Bobble.
Oh, we beat Bubble Bobble quite a bit.
That was a fun game. You ever play Bubble Bobble?
Yes.
Where's that? I can't remember the name of the one I couldn't beat, but it was like it was
Excite Bike?
Oh, Kung
No.
Fu also.
no, it was like a alien asteroid game where you're like shooting these things
Contra?
and then no, not Contra, but like that.
Are you
Same
talking
time.
about the
think
Atari?
No. I'm not that old. You're older than me, fucker.
Whoa. Canceled again. Canceled again.
I can't remember the name, but there was one white rectangle and another right rectangle,
You played a lot of Pong?
and there was a ball that would go back and forth. I couldn't beat that.
It was too fast.
No, but it was like maybe it was Contra. No.
It's probably Frogger.
So
It was
asteroids
Frogger.
would come in.
Was it Qbert?
And
Were
then
you shooting them up? Like,
Yeah.
that's asteroids.
the asteroids?
Yeah.
Life
And
Force.
then like a big
also
snake
another
comes
game.
in and kills you.
That's Frogger.
Well, that could be Snake on your phone. Your Nokia
Yeah.
phone.
Are you having flashbacks of a Nokia?
I had a Nokia.
Alzheimer's kicking in.
I had a Nokia.
We all did. Literally, I think everyone had it. Nokia, they just like, hey, we're going to sell everyone a phone and then bounce. We're out.
Now, do you want to know how dumb I am?
Yes.
Yes. I never knew what QWERTY
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It's the QWERTY.
Did you just figure this out now?
Yeah, like a week ago. My
I
wife
thought you were
showed
like
me.
staring. Yeah.
The type of keyboard?
Yeah. I was like, what?
Hubert?
Yeah, Cuber, exactly.
You never took a typing class with the home row?
I never
Wait, what'd you
heard
say?
QWERTY. I just thought that was a
Yeah,
style.
it was
of
keyboarding in high
keyboard.
school.
I know, but the home row. That's
Yeah.
your home row.
I almost failed keyboarding because it was first period. I didn't show up a lot.
You never heard that? With your home row for typing?
I don't type. No home row.
No home row. Who's trying to get who canceled?
Remember swiping around? That was a thing. Remember where you didn't have to sit there and punch it? You could just take your finger and like swipe around on the keys, and it would type the word.
That was
That was
stupid.
dumb. I never had a BlackBerry.
Oh, okay. I loved my BlackBerry, by the way.
I went from BlackBerry to iPhone.
I went BlackBerry to the Microsoft phone
It's funny.
to an Android to iPhone.
I've had every phone possible.
I have not. I've not had a
And I haven't
BlackBerry
left.
or an iPhone.
You've never had an iPhone?
Well, I mean, I have a work one, but I don't have a personal. I've never had a personal iPhone.
What do you have? The Nokia still?
Droid. I'm an Android guy.
Okay.
I had the original Droid.
Okay.
Droid.
Do you have a Droid?
No, I have an iPhone now.
Smart. What do you have?
iPhone.
Cool. Loser over there.
I
Craig's a
could care
loser.
less.
Team.
You know anything
John.
about
Oh, wait,
iPhone?
wait. You could. You could.
That's
Care,
what people that do iPhones.
you could care less, or you couldn't care
Are
less.
you using a toothbrush? What are you doing over there?
That's what people use their iPhones for.
That's why Carrie won't let him brush his teeth. Is because he just. He's got the vibrating.
Everybody else in your family has what?
iPhone.
Yeah.
Exactly. All sellouts.
Maybe we'll get a Droid advertisement after this.
We should order one on Temu for you.
An iPhone?
Yeah.
I thought Corey's Google phone was pretty cool when he had it.
I had a Windows phone at one time.
Maybe that's what it was.
You
Still
got any
better.
scary Scullies?
No, Skelly hasn't
Skelly Scully.
been let out of his house for a while, so he hasn't got.
Well, you just have to draft.
Yeah.
Dan saw him.
Oh, you got to meet him.
Yeah.
I
Scary.
don't think he knows out of the 10 of them which one he was.
But did you get introduced to Scary Skelly? Did you
Oh,
like,
for
this
sure.
is?
I remember exactly who he is.
But
He's that guy who got ice cream.
He was
standing
the
on
he was
left
the one
there.
that I gave the unicorn ice cream to.
Oh.
But
that
did they
one's my
say
favorite.
this is Scary Skelly, or did they say something else?
I said this is he was the ass of the league, so I said this is for the ass.
Whose house did I go to after?
Oh,
Angelo's.
Oh.
We got pictures too. His kid was super happy.
wait. I'm sorry. Sorry. That was like a 10-minute visit. I'm sorry. After?
There's
I'm
an
just,
after
I'm
party.
just trying. I'm sorry. Just trying to compute this. Hold on. Wait.
There's
wait.
also an after party.
His wife was at home.
He went over to somebody else's house. And then everybody else went over there. It was a thing. I think
After.
he made pancakes at one point.
We all got each other's numbers now. It's like a big text chain.
I'm
And
sorry.
you know what was funny is Craig invited
this isn't computing for me. I don't
Craig
get it.
pre-invited everybody for waffles during that text chain. It was weird.
Well, hey, you guys are invited to anything I ever do. I want you guys to know that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll be there.
Open invite. So September 7th, I will see you guys there. You guys will be, or 6th, whatever that Saturday is. Hopefully, I'm there. No,
That's the 7th.
it's the 7th.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Because the
fly out the
4th
10th.
is okay. Anyway, I'm in. Who's realistically thinking about it?
What the game?
Yes.
No, to be a yeah.
Yeah.
You want a percentage?
Just curious. Yeah.
For me, 8.
Yeah.
8%.
8% or
Yeah.
8 out of 10.
No, 8%.
I'm at like 70%.
I'm at 69%.
That's such a Beavis and Butthead way of saying that too. I'm
But
at,
I really
thought.
I really thought your percentage.
yeah. So cool.
I'm at 60. Can't even do it. You could do it. Please be one of those. They're coming back. They're going to have a live action movie, I think, made about them. I need you to. That's your Halloween outfit this year.
Who are you going to be?
I don't know.
Butthead.
Whoa.
Which
Corey.
one's which?
Beavis is the blonde.
Corey just comes in here
So
with
is he calling me Beavis or is he calling me Butthead?
I don't know.
both.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I don't know either. You're one of them.
I'm Ren and Stimpy.
That'd be a good costume.
You should throw a pretty sweet Halloween party this year at your house.
You should go as Pinky in the Brain.
Dude,
That's a
I'd
good
go
guy.
as Pinky in the Brain.
Yeah. It's a solid costume. What were you asking me?
You were just like in this microphone right now.
Yeah, I'm into what you were asking me.
I'm very impressed with how.
You always yell at me about not being in the microphone.
Well, now you're too much in the microphone.
why am I too much in the microphone?
It's like you're peeing on me in the trough. That's how close you are to me right now.
Well, to stop asking me to do it.
I mean, I guess it's better than peeing in your own pants while you're sitting on the toilet.
Who does that?
You got to tuck it.
Who does that?
Let me check my calendar. It's September 7th.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's, yeah.
I have a birthday party, but I could probably go after.
Probably a college football game on I'd rather watch.
Probably. Me too. You know what'd be funny is if
We
that
should all roll up to Craig's house beforehand and drag him there.
I'm gonna have to probably take a shot. That's probably what I have to do.
You say a
What kind?
shot? S-H-O-T?
Yeah.
Like a COVID shot?
Or like a
A COVID shot probably.
It's coming back.
Jello pudding shot.
Yeah, it's probably a Jello pudding shot. And then at the
Bill Cosby?
a basketball shot. Ew, yeah.
I don't know if you want to be doing Jello shots around little children.
You should just have a whole bunch of Gatorade. Just do Gatorade shots.
You know what?
I'll do some Gatorade
Dude,
shots. I love
let's
some good Gatorade.
let's also not only commentate but pour Gatorade on the winning coach.
That's Craig's job on the
I know,
sidelines.
I'll do it.
Okay, are you in now?
Do we know what team the Enumclaw plays? Because I want full access to whatever team also they're playing.
Just take access, Craig.
Unless
Just
it's
take
Renton.
access.
It's
Unless it's Renton.
I think it's all Enumclaw.
What's
I
that
think it's all
supposed?
Enumclaw.
What's that supposed to mean?
Coach might be a little scary. Okay.
The only place.
Renton?
I think it's all Enumclaw. Like it's like all Enumclaw.
That's not fun then.
Have you ever been to the Renton Highlands? That's not the same.
All right, we got shout-outs. Kellen Hall, Holly Graff, Adam Kenny Art, Seth Loop, Cassie Spencer, Amanda Keating, Shekinah Sarver, Jared Skelly, Ben Illman, Jamie Roberts, Jamie Kenny, Apollo Doodle, Jackson Siduk, Sasha Carey Lynn, Thomas Savageau, Cameron Stratton, Jackie Van Hoof, Dan Kutz-Snider, and Homer Robertson hopefully will pop up here at some point. I know he's supposed to be. Got a text from my wife saying, Jacqueline is going to CC's. Please have Dan save her a snow cone if available. And sorry, Jamie, he likes those. He doesn't sell those.
Yeah, that's not available.
You're going to get white dog shit on a cone.
Whoa.
It takes a while to get it to be white, too. He's got to save it and then let it turn.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Dan, you got a shout out?
Shout out to the Craig Bentley boys and the Corey Bentley boys and the Travis Kinney.
Wow.
The King of Coal Street.
King of Coal
the throat
Street.
goat.
It's funny. I was called that at the Kibler school 4 times.
Somebody called you a throat goat at the school?
No, that'd be terrible.
It was the principal. He's like, out.
throat goats on premises.
Do they know who they invited to do commentary?
Yeah.
Throat
Dude.
goat in the building.
Yes.
You should start rapping. Oh, I am so in now. But if you rap.
We'll wrap we'll wrap
Not will.
one.
Not will.
I will wrap one play where it's a button hook pass to the right, all right, out of sight. The guy threw it today and night, and he's a crazy kid, 4th grader running around, smashing in the face and smashing in the ground. Throat goat is it.
Never again will we invite him back.
Hey, so I just thought about something.
Yes.
You guys are really going to do this. You need to do a little bit of research. Hear me out here. Like, on the team, let's say the linebacker makes a good play. Icebox. You need to go find kids' nicknames from football movies.
Icebox, I like that.
Like radio?
I say I'll.
Or, yes, that would work
That'd
also.
be so bad.
There goes radio down the line. Touchdown!
And for those
radio.
that,
Here's what we'll do.
And for those that don't get the reference, go watch the movie. Let us know what you think.
Yes.
I think that
I call every kid radio.
you should. Yeah. I think I'll study and have some cool nicknames, and you just wing it when you see somebody, whatever
Yeah.
they look like. You just yell out the first thing.
Yeah.
Here comes number 3, Water Boy.
Does this guy even play? Oh man.
Talk about the first game of the season. Talk about the first game of his life.
My mama said football.
It's just a kid running a crossing route. He drops the ball. I can't believe that kid dropped it. Did everybody see that?
Yeah. Butterfingers. That's what I would do. Number 23 with Butterfingers drops the pass. 3rd and 10.
Oh, that could be how I make money. That drop was sponsored by Butterfinger.
We are never getting asked back, or we might be opening up for them every single weekend.
That pass was brought to you by Mounds because it doesn't have nuts.
We should. See, this is why Dan's not going in. Dan, you can be in the parking lot.
Hey, but he
with the ice cream.
We don't know. Some of these teams might have girls on it. We don't know.
That's true.
Just saying.
And
He
maybe
could be
they don't know,
correct.
but they don't know if they're. You know what? This day and age, they don't know.
Yeah.
He's gonna walk in and be nervous and just sit there and go, trans.
I hate you guys. Damn it, Bobby.
Okay, Craig, shout out.
Oh,
We're doing shout-outs?
Shout out here. We didn't get a chance because we were having so much fun to talk about it on the show. But I wanted to give a huge shout out to our good buddies, the Kels brothers, on their podcast.
You say Kels brothers?
Kelsey
He
brothers.
calls them Kels. They're close.
Their $100 million podcast,
Inspired by us.
inspired by us. You guys are doing a good job.
Proud of you.
Yeah, we're real proud.
Bring us on. When you listen to this, bring us on.
You got to play hard to get. Nah, don't bring us on.
Yeah, just don't bring me.
Open invite. I know you
Yeah,
guys aren't busy this September 7th, more than likely. You guys can be in the booth with us.
Why is there 50 people in the judge's booth?
I'm sure Amazon will let you come.
And, yeah. And Bezos, if you want to sponsor the 3:30 time slot of the 4th and 5th grade football
And you
junior
know-
Wolverines.
At that, if you're listening, we know they got $100 million.
Yeah.
We'll take 10 grand.
Dude,
We'll
10
take
grand
10 grand, that's nothing.
each.
For 3 years?
Did you?
I'm not doing this for 3 more years.
For 10 grand?
For 10 grand. Craig,
Nope.
you would eat poop off the ground for $10 for 3 years.
What?
What about for 10 million?
If it was white poop.
10 million? I'm in. I can deal with this for 3 more years for 10 million.
Easily.
Like,
10
yeah.
million?
You do it for
I'll
100.
sign it for 10 years for 10 million.
Ooh, $1 million a year.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
You're not getting $1 million a year. I will do 10,000 a year for however long you want to do it.
Okay. Once we go global,
When are you going to start that Patreon?
Once we get more than 12 listeners.
but you know what? All we need is one super rich listener. Out of those 12.
That's hey.
I'm
That's
not
like
sure.
super
That's
rich.
how a lot of things work.
It is,
Yeah.
but I'm not
We
sure
just
in
need-
our market right now.
We need somebody that wants a vanity project and wants to throw some money around.
Dan. Dan, you have 2 businesses. You want a third?
We just need $30,000 a year.
It's going to be a DoorDash.
Is it our
Couch,
our
me,
side
Couch
business?
Buddies. Couch Buddies.
That one? Yeah.
Couch Buddies.
That's a good choice.
Did you hear the AI with the shopping where you would walk in without and you would like scan your thing, grab everything, and then walk out like you wouldn't have to ring it up? Did you guys hear about this?
Amazon Fresh?
They do that at stadiums.
It turns out it's not technology. It just came out about a couple months ago that it's people like it's like a building full of people in India that are like literally watching security cameras and ringing it up and charging that
Ooh.
account. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be the same thing. I'm going to be like, hey, yeah, guys, we got a $10,000 sponsor. I'm really excited. And you're just going to see me door dashing the entire time, just paying for it, making it look like that we actually have.
I'm okay with that.
I'd still be in.
We still get 10,000, right?
Well, you guys got to split it
Okay.
4 ways now.
No, we said 10 a year though.
No, if this scenario, I'm still good with. I'll take 2,500 for doing nothing, and he's got a DoorDash to make it.
I'm out.
See, I think Craig would still be okay with it because he would know the stress I would put myself under just door dashing for $10,000.
He's just out there
No,
sweating.
because
I
then-
can't make it
Because then
anymore.
after the first year, I'll be like, I'm out.
And what did you get? $2,500 for nothing.
While we
That's
get
true.
rich.
And you can take the $2,500 into the casino and turn it into more.
So I pop his tires.
real quick, because I think the Eagles are playing Friday of next week.
Yes.
What's their record going to be? We got to say it before all this starts off. Eagles record
For the entire season?
entire season.
We're going to go
Oh, and
12
2.
and 5.
12-5. Colts. What are the Colts going to do this season?
10-7.
I think the Seahawks are going to be a surprise, and they are going to also go 10-7.
How about those Packers?
What do you?
Go 11-6.
With Jordan Love, huh?
Sure.
MVP.
Too bad they're going to be 0-1 after the first week.
We'll see.
So
Do you want to
Dan,
place a bet?
Dan, you're saying 11-6. Okay. All right.
Betting's not allowed on this show.
I'll bet $5. Oh,
Closest $5. Closest one wins it all.
deal.
Okay. Dan, Travis,
And if you listeners want to get in on the action,
Corey. Yeah.
But they should bet on our picks.
you can bet on.
So
who's
Eagles
gonna be right.
12-5, Colts 10-7, Seahawks 10-7, Packers 11-6.
We got a couple listeners that have teams, right?
double digits.
Hey, so we got a couple listeners that have teams, right?
Yeah.
Let's pick their teams for them.
Okay. Who? You said it.
Who has
Well,
teams?
49ers, right?
Okay.
Homer's
Yes.
he's a listener.
Yeah.
Okay, 49ers. What do we think they're going to be?
Underperform. I'm gonna
0 and
I'm gonna say that they're gonna go
11-6.
I will second 11-6, just ahead of the Seahawks.
Yeah, they'll be ahead of the Seahawks for sure.
They'll still win the division.
I'm gonna say that they don't go double digits. They're 9-8.
didn't they pick up Kaepernick this season?
No.
Yeah,
This
it's
guy.
it's 2016.
Yeah. Hey Dan, you want to be in my
17.
fantasy football league?
It's a $5,000
all
buy.
right. That's okay. That's for Homer. 9-8. I'm saying that, but you guys are saying what? You guys both have said 11-7 or 11-6.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. That's the C and C factory,
Isn't
and
Hol-
the D, the C, C and D factory.
Isn't Hollygraph the Raiders?
She's a Seahawks fan. Isn't she?
Seahawks, man.
Oh, I thought she was for the Raiders.
Who else we got?
Seahawks fan.
Well, I asked you.
Is that all you knew? Is
That's
that
all
one?
I knew.
Oh.
What about Skell? Is he a Seahawk guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, our best
Ooh.
listener
There's a Vikings.
Lee.
is a Vikings fan. Lee is a Vikings fan.
All right, let's go. Lee, Vikings.
7-10.
Dude, I think 5 and
5-12.
12. Travis, Craig, you're going
7 and 10.
7 and 10.
What about the Dolphins?
6-11.
Okay, 6 and 11. What do you think? What do you think for the Vikings?
5 and 12.
Okay, you're with me, and then that's Craig Bentley, and that's Corey. All right, and then you're saying
What about the Dolphins?
Dolphins. Okay, we'll go Dolphins. None of these are going to make sense by
We're
the
just
end
gonna,
of it.
We're just going to end up at like the entire team. What about the Ravens and then the Chiefs?
I was just trying to get listeners.
I do like that. Dolphins,
12 and 5.
12 and 5.
They're going to the Super Bowl.
I'm going 12 and 5 too. I like that.
I'll take 11-6.
11 and 6.
You can't be more than the
'Kay.
Eagles.
13-4, but they won't win the Super Bowl.
2 more teams,
I didn't
and
say
then
they win,
this
so
is what
they
the
don't.
this is what the $5 is going to be. It's going to be
Oh, this is 25 now.
no. We're going to go $5 each. Whoever has the better,
Oh, it's $5 for each.
the
pick.
closest record will get a point, and then at the end,
Most points wins.
most point wins. We'll go Chiefs. Craig, go first.
13-4.
You visited him. 13 and 4 is Craig. Corey.
I like 13-4.
Okay, that's a Corey as well. Dan.
Dan say 13-4.
13 and 4.
Dan. Okay. I gotta break the mold on this one. I'm gonna say that they get actually 14 wins, and so I'm taking the over.
They're going to start at 1-1.
How many more teams do we need?
I want one more.
Cowboys.
Chargers.
Who do you?
Yeah, let's go
Cowboys.
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 Okay.
1-7, 1-16.
I
One
just
is-
wanted to get Craig on the other end of it.
1 and 16. Craig. Okay. Corey.
Craig's got.
I'll give up that
Craig's
point.
not
I
a
could care
point.
less.
I'm gonna go 9-8.
9 and 8.
10 and 7.
10 and 7. I like 10 and 7. I'm going to stick with Dan on that one. And then let's go finally Bears, because Bears have got a big overhaul. Let's see if that's going to work out for them. I'm going to go first. I'm going to say Bears are going to go 12.
What? You're out of your freaking mind.
I like it though. I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
12 and let's do the math. 5 Bears, or it's just me. Okay, Dan,
12 and 5.
me and Dan, Corey,
9 and 8.
and Craig.
8 and 9.
This could be the deciding factor.
Who was that fat guy who used to play for the Bears?
The fridge?
The fridge.
The fridge.
All right,
Is there fat people in Chicago?
I feel good on that. Corey, shout out.
Do I have a shout out? Oh, I do have a shout out to Scary Skellies.
Okay.
He hit me up with a text message. We talked a little bit, and he appreciated our conversation where we got deep with Craig. We talked a little bit about mental health. So I told him he should come on sometime, but he appreciated it. He said it was a good talk. It was a good episode.
Really?
Yeah.
So we
I
were.
shout out to him.
Exactly. He told me I was a regular Dr. Phil, is what he said.
You
I
look like him.
don't think that happened, but
That you needed to go see Dr. Phil.
What got deep?
we talked about mental health for something. I don't remember.
It was
what
the last one that was released last week. I held on to it too long.
I think they were surprised that I actually.
Craig actually answered seriously.
Yeah, Craig went in with some actual answers.
Yeah. I don't remember any of them except for the fact that Craig really let us probe him.
He opened his soul, is what he did.
Ooh,
peed-
I got one more shout
peed
out.
on the back
Does
of his
he have
pants.
one? He's a
I
redhead.
got one more shout out.
It was
yes.
there was something in there.
I also forgot to go ahead, and I thought maybe you would shout out Mariano Rivera, Mr. Zyduk, on his awesome draft.
He
Of-
did have a pretty good draft.
He had a pretty good draft.
Is this the second league?
Yes.
Yeah,
Can I join the second league?
that's Craig's league.
Can I join the second league?
Well, no, there's 12 people.
But if someone
It's full. We already drafted.
Maybe it's time to start a third league.
There actually was an orphan team, but Dan took it.
All right, everyone, have a great week. Thanks for listening. Send us your questions and have a demure, classy week.
Hello.
Au revoir.
See.